Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 11 of Crusader Kings 2 as the Duke of Gangavadi. Once again, a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter Gamer Cowboy for sponsoring this entire series with his generous donation on Patreon. So in the last couple of videos we managed to form a duchy here. I'm just going to put the speed down just one tick so I'm sort of reminding myself what I am doing. So we managed to form a second duchy here. Now we do have some title loss on succession because even though we changed our law to be elective, it is still Gavelkind, so we do have that problem there. I've got 3 characters owing me a favour. If we could go ahead and get ourselves some sort of kingdom title, that would be fantastic. I'm trying to get a claim over here. If I've got a reason to go to war against this guy, then we can potentially go and grab this kingdom for ourselves. We can get a border dispute, but probably not over the entire kingdom. Well, actually, we could. Is that just the kingdom? We could subjugate him, which could be useful. Let me just pause this up. So, if we win... where are we? Declare war. We'd lose 500 karma. We can actually afford to do that. He would lose prestige. We would take or vassalize all titles held. Might be worth trying out. He does have 901 troops, though. His vassals... Not his vassals, it's his pacts. He does have a couple of alliances, unfortunately. Including this guy down here. So that's a bit of a pain. Not even sure who the other guy is. Oh, this guy up here. So yeah, he's going to be a little bit tricky to attack. We maybe need to be a little bit stronger. We've got a very... No, our wife... Should we try and ransom our wife out? For 10 gold. Sure. Let's get our wife back. She back? She is back. Now, he's also got some of our children as well, I believe. Although we're not terribly concerned about the girls. How much are they worth? Yeah, they're worth a fair bit more. I don't think I shall bother. So we want to try and save up here. We want to try and get our military back up because we've got, like, no levy at all at the moment. And if we save up a decent amount of money, we might be able to afford some mercenaries. Mercenaries could possibly win the war for us. Now, we are in a couple of other wars, which is a bit of a pain. What have we got here? There are a few monasteries close by, where they lay the members of the Advaita Martha frequently convene. As such, it is expected that I every so often attend these meetings, and I spend a fair amount of time at these monasteries to get in touch with the monastic foundations of the order. Okay, fine. So obviously, it's just to do with the society that we're in. If we can just grab this kingdom, it'll just make life so much easier. What do you want us to do here? Donate to charity. How much do you want me to donate here exactly? Select donate to charity. Is that going to be... Weak claim can be pressed. Let's leave that for now. Let's go and have a look under intrigue. Donate to a charity. 100 gold. That is a lot. Do you know what? I'm not bothered about doing these missions. They don't seem to be worth the cost. The devil... This is why the sort of the devil's own one, or whichever cultural variation of it, they always seem to work really well. They're much better rewards for far less risk. Child lacks an education focus. This is our daughter who's in prison, so what real difference does it make? Let's give you Marshal. What have we got here? I have now been at the monastery for a few days, surrounded by others who share my same passion, yet I still find I miss having a friend. So it's this one again. So we could try and gain +2 martial, +2 learning, +2 stewardship. Let's try and get +2 stewardship. Yeah, there we go. That's quite nice. Get our stats up a little. So yeah, attacking this guy is a little bit of a pain because this guy has been subjugated. And this guy's probably got a lot... Yeah, this guy's got 1.7 thousand. Which, to be fair, we could deal with if we had mercenaries. But we definitely need to get our own... I'm going to decline. Yeah, I definitely want to try and get this if I can. It's going to be tricky. We need to get a claim on it first anyway, and that's going to cost us some money. So we're going to be saving up money. We can't afford to spend money at the moment. We need to well, actually, no. How much would it cost to declare that war? Let's just check this out. So a subjugation war only costs us karma. Doesn't actually cost us money. Okay, that's fine. Let's just ignore that. We're not too bothered. So this is technically a kingdom. Because he's independent. We'd have to get down to this guy as well, because I think he's actually a king. This guy's actually just a duke. He's an independent duke. He's an independent duke, but he's been vassalized by this king. I think that's the way that it works. So it's really this that we need to take. But that's going to be a little bit more difficult. We'd need to take this first. I guess we don't have any such... Yeah, we don't have any CBs on you, which makes that difficult. So let's say we did want to go ahead and get some mercenaries. Yeah, I mean, most of them we just can't afford anyway. We could get one of these Chinese groups, but we'd literally only be able to keep them around for a couple of months. So we need a fair bit more money in the bank before we can risk doing that one. And the Bodpa band would be quite good. They've got a fair bit of heavy in there, some skirmishers as well. Quite a bit of cavalry. But they're 8.64 ducats a month. So that's quite a lot. Our own domain figures are rising. As slow as it is, they are going up. Our vassals are all sort of fine. Does it tell me how quickly this recovers each month? Is it something to do with my marshal? Not sure what it is that makes that go up. So what is our liege up to? Our liege is right here. And you're currently in several wars. At least you're in 2. And you are a tributary. You did lose that previous war. And you're attacking in one war and defending in another. You're also... You have the flu. You've had some ill treatment. You're not going to be around for too much longer, are you? Now, who is your heir? You don't have an heir. So if you died, who would your stuff go to? Interesting. Our marshal has initiated a massive recruitment drive. Good. It's got us back up to 700. It's still a lot fewer than this guy's 1,000 and this guy's almost 2,000. Oh, hang on. He just died. So you are the new guy. You've got 1.3 thousand. You want to ransom my daughters back off to me? I'm going to decline because I want to keep the money, to be honest. Gain some prestige and my brother-in-law loses some prestige. That's fine. Now, does this mean... Are you still a tributary at this point? Pacts. No, you are not. You are no longer a tributary. You are still allied with this guy. And this guy has 1,000 men. I would have to raise levies to do it, though. I'd have to raise levies and I'd have to get mercenaries. And we're not making all that much money. So I wouldn't be able to keep them around for very long at all. But that wouldn't really matter if we could get rid of his armies. So that could potentially work. Haven't really got any other ways that we can sort of really get any money. That's the only problem. Can we get any money from the Emperor? Can we do something here? Pay a tribute. Can't send a gift. Can't send a eunuch because they're isolationists. So they're isolationists. Silk Road is closed. China will not declare any wars. The send tribute and request boon decisions are disabled. So we can't really do anything about this. Guess we just have to wait then. I mean, our money has gone up a little bit. We'd have 60 ducats. We could potentially do this. And go and subjugate him. It could be useful for us. Oh, holding spacebar down. That's not what we should be doing. Okay, let's give this some serious thought. So if I go and declare a war on you for subjugation, cost us some karma, but let's go ahead and do it. And then I'm going to raise what I have of my armies, and we're also going to go into mercenaries. And you're just a lot of skirmishers and archers. The Orchid Band is the one that we had before. They're actually quite cheap. I mean, we could win that just on numbers alone. It's an extra 1,000 men. But this is an extra 1,400. Let's go and hire them. Let's try and get them all together if we can. Before he has chance to raise any of his levies or do anything that's particularly nasty. We need to make sure we've got the right commanders in charge of the army. Not even sure where his army is at this point. So we've got 50 ducats. We're not going to be able to keep these guys around for long. Right, let's group together. We are paused. Yep, group together. Our commanders are pitiful. We should be having the guy who came with the company, at least. And, guess that's about as good as we're going to do. We've got a 6 there. You're a 7, so you should at least be in. Okay, so let's just go and march down and see if we can take the capital. Yep, vassal levies raised too long. That makes sense. So why haven't you raised your levies? We are sieging you out. I am at war with you. There is an army over there that's sort of heading down this way. So that might be problematic. He's going to take a long time to get down here anyway. We might have to go and smash the armies before we run out of money. But if we can get enough of his provinces sieged out, and we should have enough men to go and defeat them there. So we'll let him do the marching. While he's doing the marching, we'll do the sieging. Okay, there we go. We've already got 7%. Let's go and siege out the next one. Is he actually coming in to try and attack us? Or is he going to go and try and siege our stuff? I'm not sure where it is he's heading. He's forced my daughter to become his concubine. He will pay for this. He certainly will. Saddle my horse, even though we're in the middle of a war. Now, we are running out of money, but we're also looting at the same time. So we get extra money for that. Right, let's just go and interrupt that siege over there. We definitely want to try and win as many battles as we can before we have to disband the mercenaries. So we should win the battle. He's missing a general on one side, or a commander. Just trying to keep my eye on how much money that I have. You're moving down to here with the look of things. Oh, we can become a hunter. Excellent. Let's go ahead and do that then. So let's go down here. We'll meet his army again. What have we got here? Pay 5 ducats. Sure, we'll do it. There's another victory. Press council support. Now you're going down here again. We are still running out of money, but let's go ahead and really weaken this army up as much as possible. We're already at 68%. His army was off fighting somebody else. We've actually got a... we'll get the karma because we're going to let this go again. We don't really need the claim. Invite to plot we're not really interested in. We're at 81%. So let's try and keep sieging some stuff out if we can. We do still have some money. How long is it going to take to get this? This is going to go down quite quickly. So losing 20% every 12 days. Keeping my eye on that money that we have. Yeah, we'll do that again. We'll just keep boosting that opinion up. Right, come on, let's hurry up and get this down. There we go. What do you want to do here? Build a temple. No, because it costs far too much money. You are starting to unsiege something. So let's go ahead and win that fight there. We're 87% now. About to win another battle. There we go. We've caught somebody. We're at 98%. If we can siege out this city, there's actually 2 cities here. If we can siege out this city, we're getting 24% every 12 days. So we might be able to get this done quite quickly. If we're lucky. Down to 11 ducats. 12, 13. Ticking up again a little bit. So we are still raiding. We're about to finish the city. We'll get a little bit of money from that. And we're at 100%. Okay. So, offer peace. Enforce demands. We've usurped the title. Right, so let's see how this is worked out. Because I'm not too sure what this has done. Let's disband everything. And let's look at my titles. So I now have... yeah, I basically have 3 duchies. I'm threatening. Special actions possible. Press ducal claims. I'm still not independent though. Raj. Gangaraj. I'm not sure which of these titles. These ones are counties. I'm sure these are just basically duchies. So I own 3 duchies. Which is a little bit tricky. But it does make us stronger. It makes us more powerful. It gives us more troops to draw from. If we can then take our Chancellor and go and fabricate a claim over here. Because what would we need to take this? We only have border disputes. Cost us karma and gold. And we are threatening, so maybe we do want to slow down a little bit here. But yeah, all of this dark red area is what I currently control. So that's not too bad, but we do have a title loss on succession. They will get split up between my sons when I die. So that is a problem. We don't want to change our crown focus. In fact, our crown focus should be here. Is that our capital? Where is our capital? You're certainly producing the most men and the most money. So, yeah, you should be our capital. And we also want to go and possibly... I mean, we still want to save up some money. It's always useful for wars. We want to save up some money, but we also want to be able to go and build some more buildings. The coffers are left open and unattended again. Surely this is my boss's way of telling me that a small bonus is in order. He knows the other councillors would object if it were mentioned in his presence. No, let's not take any this time. We took some last time because we needed the little bit of extra money. We're not going to steal from him again. I don't think he caught us last time. He might have done. My opinion of him is pretty terrible. His opinion of me is pretty good. Most of the reason why I don't like him is because he's had the levies raised for so long, which is another reason why we've got, like, no army at the moment. Which doesn't help. Can we get any of our daughters released? We've got Lucas here. Now, you're my daughter, but you're also his concubine. You appear to have been released as well. Okay. Fair enough. Now, you want to be on the council, but unfortunately, you've got pretty terrible stats across the board. Which doesn't make you very useful for much. I mean, we could, as terrible as this is... What? No valid plots? It's a shame we can't send you off, Lucas, to become a eunuch. Because that would save some of the problems that we're going to have here. Unfortunately, China is currently an isolationist. So we can't actually send anything to him, which is a little bit annoying. We've lost our court chaplain. Let's get a new one. And what do we want to do with you? Let's go ahead and have a look at the religion. It's this map mode, isn't it? So we want to basically carry on converting all of this, really. So let's go and get you proselytizing over there. There we go. That should help. So try and bring all of the realm back under our control. Either way, though, we are over the 20-minute mark. I mean, I feel like I have made some progress there. This is always one of the things I find with CK2, is you make a bit of progress and then you sort of take a step back when you end up with your leader dying. But no, I think that is progress one way or another. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Once again, a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter, Gamer Cowboy, for sponsoring this entire series. And I will see you all on the next video. Until then, goodbye for now.